Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play episode 97. I'm IVATOPIA. This is Let's Play of Torment Tides of... You know the drill if you're watching this, I don't know how to say it properly. Numenera, that game, okay. I was on a conversation with this person. Last time, it advanced the storyline a little bit. I actually got Pee-wee, it's not showing on here, but whatever. I do have a Mecha Kashta here, in which Masop is said to appear. Okay, so I need to find this guy. But he is a friend to me, as are all our family, eventually, and I do not wish to expose him to danger. She shakes her head and smiles slightly. I must apologize, I do not mean to be rude. But if there is any chance it is true, I have some limited psychic ability. If you would permit me, I would examine your mind to get the truth of these rumors about your powers. Oh crud, what? You don't need to probe my mind, it's the truth. I can change reality by using Miracasters. If you must, don't probe too deeply. My mind is my own, no one enters it but me. Let me ask a few questions first. Lexi has shifted. Of course, you must have many. Hold on a moment. You seem like a fair-minded person. The others here seem to defer to you. So let me ask, if the Changing God was here right now, what would you say to him? What would you do to him? I'll tell him what he was. Tell him what he has wrought in our persons. Wrath in our persons? I'll ask him why he encourages strife, or I'll engage him in a discussion about mortality. She smiles a little. Well, tell me, mortal man, what is it you truly want to say? I want justice, and I don't know how to get it. Your creator, the Changing God, he was responsible for what happened to my village. Oh, that ain't good. I'm like trying to decide if I am the god or not, and he's actually part of me. In my group. Wait, what? How is the Changing God responsible? Why haven't you told me this before? I did at that monument. I just didn't tell you it was a Changing God who was responsible. He looks down at his boots. Back in Urma, when I was the errant priest for my or whatever, I found a frame, a black metal piece. I was looking it over in my workshop, trying to figure out what to do with it. A traveller came through my town. He looked a lot like you, actually. No, without the burn scars or the visible tattoo. If you're not the Changing God, then it was your creator in your body who told me to activate the frame and how. Then he left town. I didn't think anything of it at the time, but he stretches his arm. Well, I activated the frame. Black monsters spilled out, all tooth and claw. I got knocked out. When I awoke, everyone was gone. No trace. The only thing that was different, the monster scarred me. Their attack left these tattoos all up and down my arms. A poison that whispers in my mind. A constant reminder that I failed everyone I ever loved. That was the Changing God's gift to me. I loaded the frame, took it to Saga's Cliffs. Oh, Fang promised to help me. He found out he could fold it down, but that's as far as we ever got. Never even figured out who made it or why. And in the meantime, I've been looking for the Changing God to try to find out what he knows. What did he have me activate the frame? Why did he have me activate the frame? What happened to my family? And if I don't like the answers, he smiles, it's grim and deadly, and his tattoos hum and hiss with power. Okay, I've been going around saying I'm the Changing God, and you're literally after that guy, so either you don't believe I truly am, or else you've been trying to find proof if I am or not. Because by the time that you're going to kill me, you don't like the answers. I'll help you find out what truth is, Alan. I don't remember any of this. I'm not Changing God. I'll help you find out what the truth is. Sure you will. She holds her hand to his face and he stills. Algid, what's past is past. Do you want aid? Do you want answers? Because if you do, your companion here is the one who will guide you to them. If you let your rays blind you and poison you, you will never find the truth. Look to the future and, well, no, not forget the past. Never that. Let the past guide you, but do not let it poison you, she says back. Here's a gift of knowledge for you. One of the blessings of the curse, perhaps, is that, as Castos, we can on occasion find flashes of our creator memories inside our bodies. Should you find the frame that was the cause of your misery, our friend might be able to shake loose a memory from our sire. I don't guarantee it success, but she studies you for a moment. If this is the changeling god, the damage from the fall has done significant harm. Okay, now she's thinking I am. Opinion of you has improved. Your best hope is to travel with him. Perhaps you can find the answers you seek. But I pray you find peace in your heart. As she speaks, you can feel the tides roll gently off of her, softening the walls Alman has constructed in his mind. Opinion of you has improved. He looks skeptical. I'll try and no guarantees. That's all anyone can ask. How now do either of you have any other business with me? Can the errant has demons in his mind? Do you know of any healers that can help? The gaze moves to Aratus. Oddly, he is silent, sober, and looking at you. Aratus turns back to you. No, the only cast-off healers I know are elsewhere, tending to those who can actually be injured. My apologies. Those in red till probe. Ask some questions about, well, cast-off and order, I guess. Hopefully this will screw me up. This will take but a moment. She places gentle fingers on your forehead, and you feel a swirl of colour into you, and it thrill your innermost core. A kaleidoscope of emotion shakes you. A gamut of experience recognized and echoed, magnified and reflected. When she removes her hand, her eyes are wet with tears. Forgive my doubt, brother. I believe you now. I believe you are capable of changing reality. Thank you.
Remember that.
So dated, nice. She holds up a slender finger. But if anything, this makes me more leery of handing you our brother's Mercaster. If you wish to speak to Master, you must prove to me that you can be entrusted with the minds of one of our brethren. You cured American, but did you understand, Tash? Did you take care of his innermost self as well? Before I can give you this Mercaster, I would have you speak with Melma Lava.
I know you're busy, but
what?
could we talk?
Yeah, I guess. It is my contentment that we draw the sorrow towards with our abuse of the tides, which is why I do use our tidal powers. I believe our use of these powers is inherently painful to those around us. For instance, was anyone with you when you awoke to consciousness? No, that's alone. I'm not sure. 2 people. An errant priest named Alma and a nail named Colsiege. They were arguing as I woke. I wager any simmering tension snapped into sharp focus. If they were lovers, for example, they might have fallen deep into love's spell, but if they were breaking apart, your blast of tidal energy would have riven them, destroying their relationship. Isn't that's me. Isn't it him and that other one I picked to stay with him? That's what happens, isn't it? They were not arguing for nothing. Pause and you feel the tickle of a mind. Who did I say? 2 people. Aaron priest named Alma, and that's yeah, I'm sure that's him, my friend. When did he speak earlier? Yep. I did full. They're kind of what's the word? Super annoyed at each other, or words in this case. Go see Malmoth. Ask him about the tides. When you've done that, we will speak further. Will you give me the marathons after all? I'll do what you asked us first. As you wish, I'll return when I'm done. And you want to chat?
Why not?
Come here. You want to chat with me?
What was the dearest talking about? The tides, I mean. Tides are a thing an ocean has, not a person. What did she mean?
Tides are an invisible force. It's midichlorians. The force. My body uses them to stay alive, among other things. I don't really understand them myself. I just know they're part of how I stay alive. The tides are something I use to control my world, to stay alive and make people do what I want. I'm told. Other things, she says thoughtfully, like hurting people? I try not to, but I can't always control them. No, if I can help it. If that's what it takes, yes, it's no different than using strength or fingers to get what you want. Thinking about what Toll used to do to you, aren't you? So it's shifted. She nods, her lips a tight line. The woman who stole me told you used to do that to me. She said it helped her. That she'll kill a grown-up if she couldn't use me. She brings a hand to her mouth. She hurt me, made me feel sick, sad and dying. I wanted to die a lot. That's why I ran away. I know it's none of my business and I probably won't even know if you do it. But promise me, promise you won't hurt anybody like that ever. I can't. I just can't. Promise, Ren, I won't use the ties to hurt people. I won't use the ties to hurt people. I won't do it unless it's absolutely necessary, like to save your life, for example. You're right, it's not your business. Yeah, unless it's necessary. Because the thing is, I don't know what situation my character's going to be in. He might be forced to do it and then he's going to break the promise. I don't want to just lie to us. So that one I think is the best one. I won't do it unless absolutely necessary, like to save your life, for example. Is approved. She nods her face serious. That makes sense. I'll accept that. So risen. Had risen. Okay, hold on up. Before I met you, I asked Al if he could bring someone to help me. I know it's embarrassing, he's not the right sort of god for that. But then you came, and you're even better than anything a god would bring me. She watches you patiently. Thank you. Let's continue.
I'm ready.
So who is it you want me to chat with? Talk to Malamoth. By the tides, Malamoth. Malamoth, where are you? Oh, you. I already been chatting with you.
Above. Sideways.
You finished? Told me to come speak to you about the tides. Oh, I didn't read the top thing he said. Oh good, you've come back to be-evil me again. You find none better equipped to answer the question. Certainly the tides are in an excredible part of us. He snaps a clamp on one of the attachments on a tube. Wait, she sent you to me? He peers closely at you. Interesting. Every time I talk about the tides, she argues with me, as if she spent a fraction of the time I have in studying them. She probably said that we bring pain through our existence. Let me enlighten you. Everyone brings pain to others. I have experienced so many lives and memories, and one of the common threads in all of them is pain. Do we hurt other people? We do. But how do we differ from any mortal in this regard? Show me someone without pain and I will show you a corpse. He winks. And then I'll eat it. Wow. Wow, we had a nice conversation and then you had to just lower the tone. Just lower the tone. Seriously.
Making a note.
What? Okay, quest. Okay, nice. We are imperfect. We leak tides or absorb them, or both. Our powers impinge on the minds of others, upon their nervous system if you prefer. We draw strength from them. We change them in the process, and not usually for the better. This is regrettable, but unavoidable. Artists might have said that the sorrow is hunting us because we abuse the tides or some such nonsense. But if that's the case, we're doomed by the nature of existence. If true, why not use the powers we have? Makes sense. Holy fudge, a lot more stuff to say. That tidal surge on my birth was responsible for a devastating argument between two humans. Somewhat, yeah. It's entirely possible. The tides are a psychic force, and when we're born, our minds snap into a particular shape and force out the residents. An unprotected mind nearby might well absorb some of that energy and react in unpredictable ways. But what of it? Does this change anything in your life? Two mortals had an argument? Oh, boo-hoo. Wow. Well, one of them's literally standing with us, so shush. You know so much about the tides. Why do you think the sorrow pursues us? So much about tides. His expression holds up his bony hand, folding his fingers back as he counts. One, I'm hundreds of years old. I can devote this kind of time. 2, I'm dedicated to the knowledge. 3, I will do anything in this pursuit. 4, I learned to draw memories from dead people. 5, I sought the dead who could teach me about the tides. He lowers his fist. Follow that trail of thought. You'll find me at the end. That's how I know. And why do I do this? Do you think? Let me tell you. Since you clearly wanted to ask. It's because the changing man thought the tides were important. He uses the tides to shape us. Do you want to know more about how you were created? I did, and so I researched the tides. The research for this is that I am not an idiot, unlike so many of my siblings. I can remember, you're insulting though. He looks at you appraisingly, and you feel a wave of disgust as his aura overwhelms you. He's using the tides on me, is he? You're weak. You know about your tides, but you don't use them. At least you don't use them well, and you should. Don't listen to Aros. Make use of the tools available to you, he leers. Be like me, I'll teach you. You said you'd teach me how to use tides professionally? How? And we're gonna answer that next episode. Please like, subscribe, please tune in next time for me. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe and share the video. Thank you very much. See you next week. IVATOPIA. Bye.